My name is Shay. I This is my first video. You'll notice I don't have all the cameras, the lights, the filters, the mod cons. It isn't about that for me. I've held off for a very, very long time making this video. Partly because of my 9-year-old daughter who doesn't want me to embarrass her, and also because even now I'm still not sure, but I really wasn't ready to reach out. This is me reaching out for help, to understand mental health, my mental health. I've suffered with severe mental health for the last 5 years. I was diagnosed with depression when I was 13, but 5 years ago when I had my son, I was diagnosed with PTSD, that's post-traumatic stress disorder for people who haven't heard of it before, bipolar, split personality disorder, major anxiety disorder, depression still, a few others. I do suffer quite intensely with the PTSD and the anxiety. So it's gotten to a point for me where I need to talk. I think it's time to talk for me to understand what this is, what it actually is, because doctors, I find, are so quick to give you a prescription, but not the tools. They don't equip you with the tools to help you evolve and to get better and to understand exactly what it is, what will happen, and how to cope. And it's very much, nobody told me when you feel better, you are not better. There was a time where I felt so much better, and I thought, oh, I've done it now. I've done it, and then just like a ton of bricks, I was right back at square one. And for so long, so long, I was in denial. It felt like when you put on a jacket and it don't quite fit. That's how I was with mental health. Mental health didn't fit me. I couldn't understand, what do you mean I've got mental health? Of course I haven't. Look at me. I don't look like somebody with mental health. What does a mentally ill person look like? I know that now. I had to learn the hard way. So yeah, this video is about me reaching out to people who are going through the same things as me, but also being here to support people who are going through the same things as me. I have my PTSD, I have triggers. Condensation on a window, it could make me feel like my lungs have been completely removed from my whole entire body. I cannot breathe. A certain sound that my son makes can suck me completely out of reality, and put me back in the hospital room the day that he was born. I can smell the same smells, taste exactly what I was tasting. I can taste gas and air. I can see. I was put on suicide watch when my son was born because I went mute. I couldn't speak. I wasn't suicidal. I just couldn't. I couldn't tell them that I wasn't suicidal. It was my body just went into complete shock. So I was put on suicide watch, and I still remember the sound of the curtain being pulled back every time I closed it. I only wanted to breastfeed the baby, but I wasn't allowed any privacy whatsoever. So yeah, going outside isn't very easily done, especially in September. The smell of the air in September, again, it will cause me to react. There's a lot of I do have a lot of triggers, but those three, they enforce the biggest reaction out of me, the biggest panic attack, the biggest blackout. I can black out and not know what I'm doing because I'm in such a frenzy, and all I want to do is make it stop. Bipolar, it is true, you do overspend. I can have boxes and boxes in my hallway. I can't tell you what's in them. I ordered them, I spent my money on them, and I wanted it. Don't ask me what it is though. Mood swings, I can go from happy and content to angry and hostile. I can go from wanting to burn the world down to wanting world peace. I can go mute and just not be able to speak, and in my head I'm saying, move your mouth, but it's almost like excuse me, my mouth goes numb, and I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm not being difficult, I'm not having a bad day, I just can't do it. And a lot of people struggle to understand. Split personality disorder is very much I wake up in the morning every morning, and part of my morning routine is, before I put the kettle on, figure out who I am today. Who am I today? I know a lot of people have different names for their personalities. No, that's not the case for me. I have different emotions and different feelings and different thoughts, and I will be like that the whole day, or the next 3 days, or the whole week. It doesn't really, there is no limit. It doesn't really, it's not easy on me. It just is, and that's hard. That's really hard. At the moment, I'm stable. I'm not struggling. I'm stable. I don't know whether tomorrow will be the day that gets me. But at the moment, I'm stable. I've put a lot of time into being the best mom that I can be, and I've done that. I am there. Hence the reason. I think that's why now was the time, because my children look at me with respect and love and admiration. Again, they do it again. I'm exactly where I was, and that's where I needed to be. There was a middle. There was a time where I wasn't necessarily lost. I was just confused, very, very confused. I couldn't understand, why can't I think like I did? Why can't I act like I acted? And why can't I be as I was? So, but I am at this moment in time, I am. And around me, my support system is amazing. Friends and family, amazing. Doctors, not so much. I find with doctors, they are so quick to give you a tablet, a magic tablet that makes it all better, but they don't give you the tools. They do not equip you with anything to mentally stabilise yourself, to evolve and get better or be better. They don't do that as far as I've ever known. They call you into a room and you sit there. I sit there for half an hour and I pour my heart out and I tell them how bad I feel or I felt, or or I know I'm going to feel, because I can feel it coming. I know when it's coming. And they will give me a prescription and I forgot. And then I go again in a month and I'm worse than I was the month before, because the tablet that they gave me doesn't suit me. So they give me another one. We'll throw that one in the bin. They use another one. And it doesn't work. And then you become a guinea pig just to live, just to exist. You become a guinea pig. There's no there isn't enough time between appointments to focus on you. So here is a tablet. Good luck. So now I'm very stable at the moment with my medication. So now in the mornings I'll get up and I'll line up my tablets and I'll take them, because they keep the chemicals balanced in my mind. And I've realised that it's been almost 6 years now. I'm not in denial anymore. I am taking my tablets and I am doing my best every day. And I conquer the war every day. But I still don't understand. I don't understand what it is. I don't understand why it's happening. And I have no idea when it will stop. So now it's time to talk. It's time to reach out to somebody in hope that even if I end up talking to this camera and I'm only using my phone, like I said, I don't have the mod cons. I don't need them. But even if I end up watching my video back and hearing myself say something out loud, because it's something I don't do, I keep it all in. Maybe I'll help myself. Do you know what I mean? But if there's one person who can reach out to me and say, I know where you're coming from, I can relate. I understand. This happens to me. It's not, you don't have to only suffer with PTSD or bipolar or all the other stuff. It could be your variant of mental health that will help me understand my own, because also that if that happens to you, it could make sense of why this happens to me. And then we can help each other. It's about helping another person and another person helping me to help them. It's very, it's mental health itself. My thought process, the way I think, is complex, but mental health itself is so complex and it is so misunderstood and it is so not taken seriously whatsoever. So yeah, like I said, this is about understanding for me, and it's my first video. There will be more to come, like I said, even if it's just for myself. There will be more. And it's just about, I just need to understand. I'm not asking for subscribers and followers and to be YouTube famous. I watch YouTube all day, every day with my children. I don't want YouTube fame. I just want to understand.